Pirate Radio episode 28. And yo, matter of fact, it's a lot to go to. Like, you can tell, like, no wonder I gotta do this shit like every week, because this shit need to be stated every week. Last week, the week I was a little tired, the news was slow, catching up. This time, fuck it, we just gonna start with the clip, because if I were to say it, you would be like, here he goes. But nah, I'm solidified now. You can tell, like, this is the moment where, like, like when people post the sometimes memes. Sometimes this, sometimes you have to do this. Well, sometimes you just have to talk your shit, right? Because if I post that, they gonna like it. So what if I eliminate the sometimes and I just go straight to talking shit and talk about mine? And talk about how everything I say, not everything, but let me just exaggerate, because y'all don't give a fuck. The government ODs on y'all and lie to y'all. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all vote with it. No such thing as a lie when it comes to them. When it comes to massa. So, everything I say, nigga, yeah. I'm gonna say everything. Everything I say has come to pass. You could tell shit is crazy when they release the Thanos movies just before shit happens. And still people can be like, that was weird. Hold up. Thanos was talking about this, that, and the third. Let's watch Love and Hip Hop. And that's where y'all stop. You know what I'm saying? So let me just go ahead and keep going, and let me just put this so y'all can just know, like when they say catch the drift. Let me just no talking. Hold up.
We now turn to one of the day's most interesting headlines. A woman in Canada has been diagnosed with climate change. Right. Diagnosed with climate change. She had a problem. She went to emergency room. We now turn to one of the day's most interesting headlines. A woman in Canada has been diagnosed with climate change. You heard that right.
You heard that right.
Climate change. She had a problem. She went to an emergency room. A doctor attended to her and then wrote climate change.
A white doctor.
On the diagnosis. What were her symptoms? It's something that a lot of us will be able to relate to. So are you and I also suffering from climate change? Our next report is.
Now, what the dude gonna say after, I'm not, I guess if y'all really want to feel like, hey, let me police information, then okay, I hope you do that to CNN. But anyway, yeah, I can send whoever the link. So the guy was gonna say right after, like, they're gonna show the white doctor, young dude too. So, you could tell in a different universe, he was supposed to be like, oh, in 10 years, we remember this doctor because he was right on with climate change. No, because by that time, also, in the future, we all would have submitted and this would have happened. You know what I'm saying? So, in a weird way, thank God for fucking Trump. Uh-oh. Did I just say that? Oh, yeah, I just said that. Thank God for Donald Trump. Because that nigga, once again, like I say all the time, he lifted up that mirror and exposed everybody. Exposed me too. I was dumb as fuck back then. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa. Republicans, y'all niggas is racist. Yeah, of course I'm gonna say that. I have to say that. Because I was programmed. You know what I'm saying? And then, no, I got you. And then this. Man, that's what it was. Motherfucking champagne, nigga. You thought I forgot?
I just wanted one anyway. I'm fucking serious.
This is a weekly celebration. This is a great idea for me. Thank God it can be, like, you could tell. You can imagine this shit gets crazy. Like crazy viral or whatever. And eventually the champagne will be like fucking Ace of Spades and shit. I will say I wish, but no, I kind of don't. Listen, it's to the point that sometimes I be at work and I'm like, I hope they don't ask me for my social media and all that shit. Because, man, sometimes, hit it with the sometimes. This is my Instagram post. Man, sometimes, people ain't supposed to know everything. You know what I mean? And you can tell. Like, here's another thing. I noticed, like, everybody got haters. Like, alright, I'm now something corny and yada yada. I get it. But everybody got haters. Everybody got somebody hating on them. And it's just like, yo, you ask them, yo, who hating on you, my nigga? Let's go. Yeah, you know, like, if you bring it up in a regular convo, they wouldn't even think about two people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't know, but it's just when these people be talking about, you're like, I'm not gonna say these people because now I'm sounding like I'm talking to somebody directly. But I'm not. But I'm gonna just say this. I'm seeing it a lot through my feeds, and la gente said, you know, they reposted. It's just like, oh, since when is this became some shit that we all just shooting fucking indirects and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, I thought I left fucking Facebook because of that bullshit. And it's just weird, like the same people that be fucking Minister Farrakhan Gandhi on social media are the same one that's also posting about haters. Like, you want to be inspirational and then talk about the haters. It's like, yo, I guess that makes me sound like a hater now that I'm exposing that. But you know what I mean? It's just like, don't they cancel each other? Like, I don't know. And maybe I had way better points instead of me just going out here and just talking about it. Maybe I should have just jotted, you know, write notes down or some bullshit. But I don't know. It's just like, and then like people want to give like financial advice like through memes, and it's just like, nigga, where you at? But if I say that, I'm a hater. You feel me? So I just gotta laugh, and you know, I would have said I play with it, and I just, you know, nah, I can't. Like I can't. Like sometimes I can't. Like what we posting now instead of posting what we should be posting, and I did say we should be posting. I'm lying right there. It's not like we should be posting, but man, like the shit that we give in attention to compared to the shit that we should, you know what I mean, is fucking ridiculous. Like, oh man, I don't know. Like you can tell some part of it I can't really talk, and then I'm gonna have to expose who it was by and all that shit. Which in a different world I wouldn't give a fuck, but you know, to avoid conversation because it's not worth it. If the person's not gonna see it, I guess in my way, which it's like I'm breaking down. It's like I'm breaking out through different windows on the internet, because it's just like, yeah, I know one thing leads to another, and I'm just going off on a tangent. But damn, like we're so stuck on one thing, and I think that one thing is also just the peer pressure media. I'm gonna have to register that peer pressure media in a way, which that's what gotten a lot of y'all motherfuckers to fucking be on Trump's dick, and y'all were wrong, you know, and then Biden came and did worse, obviously worse, and y'all was like, oh shit, hold up, I'm wrong. I'm not gonna apologize to nobody who kind of was on the ball about this. Okay, I got it. Let me just let me let this die down a little bit. But people can't help it. They're gonna post, and you're gonna look crazy because, like, how you got energy for this? We don't have energy for that. How I got here from climate change, right? Ain't that crazy? But I was also scrolling on my Instagram. It's the best way to like really like, no wonder like obviously Instagram be doing experiments and shit, and it basically kind of worked because they were just they were allegedly stirring up conversations just to get people pissed off and like making them to see certain posts, shit like that. So at the same time, people be talking about that the election was rigged, and at the same time I think like, listen, okay, maybe it could be that, but how about just people just got so fucking riled up by the media and said, nah, hell no, on this Tuesday if I gotta work, I'm definitely gonna tell these niggas I'm sick, I'm calling out, because they wanted to feel part of the, you know, the let's join like fucking the Avengers and take down Trump. but they ushered in the worst president ever. Literally the worst president ever. This nigga did worse than fucking super crazy racist presidents. You know, and in a weird way, it all feels like this is part of a movie. Like, okay, you know, they ain't like me. Let's give them what they want, and let's see if they still have that energy. And some don't. No, whoa, not some. The majority don't. you know, just a few people that be like, yo, I was fucking wrong. You feel me? But nah, everybody gonna keep marching. But they march to their own fucking death. Cause like, listen. It's easy for me to be like, yo, you imagine like, yo, they just stop us outside, the cops and all that, and they like ask us for like our vaccination cards. If not, they arrest us or kill us. And you know, y'all responses to be like, here it goes. You know, look at this nigga, like fucking conspiracy theorist. All right, cool. Let me take the sip though. I haven't taken a sip. Ain't nothing better than this cheap ass champagne. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds far-fetched. But remember all that martial law shit that we was looking up back in the day, 2013 and shit? Like, yo, we about to go to martial law, yo. Yeah, yo, martial law, man. And they didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. You know, like, we seeing it now, and we still chilling, vibing. That's for people to everybody be like, yo, hold up. Everybody at once posted. That's not gonna happen. So we just gotta basically live with that. But now it's weird because it's like, okay, Dike, the voting doesn't matter, this and that, but it kind of did if y'all all came out and voted for KKK Biden. You know, and look where we at. There's a shortage everywhere. It basically affected literally everybody on this world. There's gonna be people that say, I never had COVID. All right, nigga. But can you get your PS5? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? So we are paying for voters for what voters done. If we're gonna really go down that road of like, hey, maybe voting does work, you know? And we still haven't learned our lesson. Because we could easily post about, like, I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna talk about the Maxwell, the metaverse shit, which is looking crazy and crazier. You know what I'm saying? But part of the Maxwell shit is like, it's just sad to see somebody be like, haha, got him. Yes, I knew he did something. And they just want to post like, yeah, you know, Trump was in that plane. Like, nigga, this is fucking bigger than Trump, nigga. That's when I know, like, we can't just go ahead and quote unquote fight the power. You know, we can make songs about it, and we could do like dancing moves for it. Like, we can create a dance for fight the power, but can we fight the power? Hell no. These niggas will turn off our phones if we will black out, including me though. I ain't gonna lie, including me. You know what I'm saying? But can we really? You know what I'm saying? When we focus on small shit, I'm gonna get into that later. But come on now, look where we at now. A woman being diagnosed with climate change. Like, since when? And there's always one corny ass story like that. So you could be like, yo, can you believe somebody got diagnosed with climate change, right? And you know, you can spread that talk. Just like how the virus spreads. You know, regular quick talk conversations, you throw that in there, and then just give it like a year or two, and then people gonna fucking really fall for it. But because we spoke about it before, it's not like, whoa, what the fuck? Hell no, that's bullshit. Nah. They throw a little story out there to see, check the temperature, and from there they'll decide if they can go with that shit for now or not. You know, like, everything is like, these people must have well, I can't say this, but I was gonna say these people have like a slow rolling plan, like no matter what. But then again, it's just like with all this shit that happened the last 4 years, like, god damn, like, are y'all running out of time or something? What, like, tell me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like now y'all want to push aliens out of this whole fucking time from the 40s. Now y'all want to push it? What's coming? What's going on? What's gonna go on that y'all know of? That y'all want to hurry up and pack us in fucking and you know, puncture us with God knows who the fuck is what the fuck is in there. Definitely aborted baby fetus. That's for sure. No, that needs no allegeds. You know what I'm saying? No allegedlys. You know what I'm saying? That don't need none of that. You would have thought that Christ is coming. Like, I'm gonna just throw it out there. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. It's 15 minutes into it. The way these people are panicking, moving things fast, like one fucking ridiculous law or like a ridiculous proposal after another, like non-stop. Like, this is really becoming like a TV show. It's literally the best. Like, since 2016, America has become like one of the greatest TV dramas. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking ridiculous. And then some woman gets climate change, and then she basically just had asthma. So the guy basically wanted to chalk it up to like, yo, you know, you feel difficulty breathing in the summer, on a crazy summer day. Yeah, yo, you got climate change. Like, this is what they doing. It's but it really is. It's just changing. It's just erasing history. Because they can easily say, yo, yeah, you know, because remember, old people died of heat strokes or whatever, or heat, you know what I'm saying? Exactly when, like, if it's cold or something like that. Or just the way that people died with a fucking flu, especially elderly people. You know, they died of the flu, but that doesn't exist anymore. It's COVID. You know, so something is going on. They want to erase history. They eventually want to push for pedophiles to be, you know, just as respected as regular gay people. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm pretty sure somebody could just be like, hey, yeah, no, but look right here. This one person was fighting. All right, whatever. But the LGBT crew, since they have a CEO, that nigga needs to go out and speak out like, yo, before, you know, anything goes on, we do not support pedophilia. But they won't say that. They won't say that. And if they do, then it's just a win-win, because thank God. God damn, what you gonna say? You feel me? But once I saw that TED Talk, that was so disgusting. It wasn't like there was nudity or nothing like that. But just the fact that somebody got on the TED Talk with a serious face, as if you're gonna convince me why, like, psychiatrists are on the verge of, like, solving whatever. You know, like the serious pitch on the voice, the facial, you know what I'm saying? But she was just trying to give reasons to why, like, pedophilia should be accepted or respected, or just, you know, and shame on TED Talk for that. But at the same time, is it shame on? Because it should that right there, what happened in that TED Talk, if for those who don't know what TED Talk is when, like, professors come and they hit on a topic or whatever, speak about it, and, you know, they be really dope. But there was that one episode, and I think they got banned or some shit. But it's just like, whose fault is it? Is it TED Talk? Because they saying like, yeah, we agree with this. You feel me? Because that's what they'll do to any major company. If a shoe company signed this dude and he hit his wife, they will be like, so excuse me, sneaker company, do you hit women too? Because you have this person and they still, and you know, until you be like, yeah, we let him go, destroy his life more. You know what I mean? So that's what they want. But was it a good move by TED Talk so we could all have that one example of how they trying to push it? You feel me? So this is the era that we live in. It's just like the exposure is so unreal that you can even have the evidence of shit happening, and you tell it to somebody, they won't believe it. You show them the evidence and they'll still be like, man, you know, like, because it burned people out. And maybe that's a strategy, to burn people out of it. Like, I'm fucking tired of this shit. Yeah. That's why I do this shit 1 week. I was trying to like, maybe I should do like a midweek or whatever. But no, sometimes I do have time, sometimes I don't. But shit, at least once a week. So maybe I could have more topics at least to, hit on. But unless something crazy, maybe like I'll do a separate video. But I gotta do this shit once a week. There's people that do videos every fucking day talking about the same shit that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I can't, because it's like, damn, man, like, do we get desensitized? Like, with time and time talking about the craziest shit that happens every week, that's basically breaking every week. Like, do you get desensitized in a way? Like, oh, well, the Democrats dropped this, or just like how right now, like the Republicans, they voted in like 80 Republicans. I just saw that voted in for like a infrastructure bill that everything is like an infrastructure bill basically, but that's gonna be funding like vaccine companies and shit. And it's just like, yo, there's sick people on both sides, and we both knew this shit, but it's just like, you can tell this agenda was supposed to happen, well, without the messy shit. You feel me? But something happened that it's just not right. What it is entirely, we don't know. The war is definitely on us though. And like little by little, they'll be like, okay, yeah, alright, y'all want to say y'all opinion? Alright, bet. You can't say these words, because now when you say this word, I'm gonna make sure that I put like a little ad on it that says, hey, this nigga's lying, by the way. Like, that's crazy. We would have never thought. We would have, listen, y'all know, I don't have to repeat it that much. We would have never thought about that shit. But fuck it. Anyways, what about your girl Maxwell? I was looking up that black book, because like I was saying, I was going to do a video earlier this week. And yo, you can't find shit on it, man. You can't find shit on it. I even went to DuckDuckGo or whatever to see like, yo, what they have on it. Nothing. Like, once you put like Maxwell or Epstein, you just get a bunch of CNN, Epstein, MSNBC, Epstein, touching light on it. Unless you go like 70 pages back on your searches, all the way, keep digging, then you're gonna find like, okay, what this nigga over here said about this, about the black book, and that is not prominent channels. Because there was plenty of videos before of like people on the list and all that shit. They took care of that shit out real fast. And like, the list might be true or might be not, or might not be, but I remember seeing the list for the first time. I'm like, okay, hold up, this shit got rappers' names. And I'm like, fuck. And Kanye was in there. You know what I'm saying? I think I spoke about this last week. Kanye was in there. Virgil was in there, Jay-Z, all that. But it's just like, is this like, do they make a list for like the people in the hood also to be like, oh shit, you feel me? Like, look who's in the list. But there's a bunch of white people named there that I had to even look up. I'm like, oh, this dude, shit like that. They saying that that Trump was there, and then like one of the victims said like, nah, like I kind of saw him more than once. And it's funny though, if that was Biden, I'm gonna definitely say this, if that was Biden that she said that, whoever the victim was said that about Biden 4 times or whatever, Donald Trump's son would have definitely posted about it. Like, oh, here we go, folks, look what we have here, you know what I'm saying? But this is Pops, he's not gonna do it. And regardless of what, can we go back to that day and prove it on each person? No. You know what I'm saying? But like, I understand if you want to go bang hard on Trump, but keep that energy for other ones, especially the people who you might root for. Like, like, why not? Bill Clinton, right? I know. He used the saxophone. The saxophone in the Arsenio Hall show, and we all punched our ticket. We all punched our ticket to him. I know. See how that ridiculous that was? Because god damn, like, you could tell all they gotta do is put a white man there that's running for president, and like be like, yeah, I know some Kanye West lines, or I know some Drake lines, or whoever the hell is their golden pony right now. Whoever it is, NBA YoungBoy. All you gotta do is just say a couple lines, rehearse the lines, rehearse the verse, just the whole verse, so you can for sure be like, alright, I got everybody's vote in the black community or in the Hispanic community. You feel me? But that's how I would think if I was a Democrat. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas are so dumb. President, yo, just see this list right here of words, recite them, and we're gonna play an instrumental beat, and you're gonna rap over it. And rap it anyway. They're gonna like it. So they ain't gonna think about racism. They're gonna be like, oh my God, he's with us, a white person, master lovers. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you're gonna get that shit. You're gonna get all the votes. I'm pretty sure that's how they will say it too, in the back rooms and shit, while we don't know. Cause god damn, yo, like, and you know what's funny? Like in the proceedings of the court system, they were trying to like have not an argument, but they were making an argument, like suggesting that like maybe it could have been false memories. Yo, weird shit. Yo, they trying to pull everything in this case. And by the way, I won't be surprised if this will be like a slap in the wrist, because it's like everything they wanted to make look bad in the Trump era, some succeeded, but you know, they always wanted to make sure that, you know, everybody will remember the Trump era as the worst president ever. That was supposed to be like 40 years from now. That was supposed to be their main plan. So like when everybody brings up Trump, they just gonna be reminded of all the bullshit that nigga been through, that the fucking government been through, and I'm not trying to like make him like a fucking like an angel. Fuck that, because there's a lot of shit that he incited. Like when you look at that Capitol riot shit, like I'm not gonna say, oh, but Trump told him to go. No, nigga. But it was an important time, because not important time, but that was an important day, because everybody was waiting on Pence to be like, all right, you know what, this shit, the election was a little fucking like weird, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we should put a hold on this. Hell no, he voted right through with it. Funny thing is, it made sense, because remember when that one weird scene where it was George Bush father senior funeral, and certain people got certain envelopes, and you would think the envelope just went to Hillary, Biden, Obama, you know, the Bush is there and stuff like that. Biden was there also, but one of them that received it, that was weird, was Pence. That shit probably said, I know what you did last summer, or I know what y'all do next summer. But yeah, it's some weird that shit that maybe we would never know is gonna come out in a movie, in a book, declassified. I don't know. But you know, some people say this is like the ending of circling the drains, as they say, of America. Shit, it's been to what, 240 something years? They've been champs for 240 something years. Nah, but well, whenever it became a superpower, let's just say. So some people think it's the end of America, and China is just basically just, you know, making sure that aim is tight to just go ahead and take over. But then again, Americans being Americans, they could probably be on some fuck them, set up a trap, make it look like the company, which it is a company, America. Make it look like the company is doing very bad, and fool everybody, and then surge back with a bigger plan over all the people trying to plan against America. You know what I'm saying? That's typical tactics shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, yo, this shit is such like a movie that I won't be surprised. I will be surprised, but I won't be surprised at the same time if, you know, something happens, everything goes back to normal, and all these people that we're talking shit about, even the Democrats with the Republicans, they just turn around and they bow down to us, like they bow down like a fucking movies, like, you know, in the movie when you're in a theater, the opera or whatever, and they all hold hands and they bow to the front and they smile, they clap, and they go away. Because if you would have told me like, yo, not Hunter Biden, but Joe Biden, he played his part. His role was to act like a dumbass president and at the same time piss us off, the people, which they're gonna keep that away from us. And off of that, everybody else around the world gonna be like, damn, this country is really losing its fucking rocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? And then there's a bigger plan behind the curtain to catch every person that, you know, not every person, but you know, anything that's set up to take over America, like China, because definitely China was in there. These motherfuckers was raising the GDP, creating ghost cities and shit. Then they talk about how, you know, the human population is growing too fast and all that shit. That's bullshit, man. To me, that's bullshit. I was just by upstate, and I saw so much fucking land that I was like, yo, if you literally shave some of that shit off and built at least a high enough tower nicely, move people there real quick for a couple, like a whole block. In that block that is vacated, create that same tower, put those people back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I be looking around at the architecture. Look at me thinking like I'm an architect or something like that. But I did, you know, look up architecture shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just some bullshit around. But listen, these people are acting like we're running out of room in New York. Oh, it's packed. No, motherfucker. How can a person grow up? Y'all want to keep having fucking apartments with these fucking small ass buildings. These buildings need to crumble down. All this infrastructure talking, they don't do shit in the hood. This is why people just be like, nah, this is all bullshit. This is all a game. That's why people be like, you know what? Fuck these people. They ain't gonna make me do this shit. I'm gonna go and hustle some shit on the side and receive all the benefits from the government. And you know, hey, some people do that shit. Some people come from, you know, other countries and just rely on the government help because it was way better than in their country. You know, and the Americans here that we were brought up to, like, you know, the American dream, we don't see that like that. We want to be like, I bet I do want a house or somewhere, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's weird. Like, literally all these buildings are 6 floors. Mind you, all the buildings downtown go up to fucking 80, 70, 60. You know, it's like if they just try a little bit, be like, yo, we want y'all to live a little bit better. We're gonna make some nice, beautiful high rises. Y'all still gonna be beefing and fucking, but the beef is never gonna stop. But y'all still gonna be like, you know, like the typical hood booger shit. Some will, but I bet you what, some people gonna be like, damn, you know what, we live in a nice fucking building. Let's keep this shit up. They don't even want to try. It's like, you know, I have a love and hate when it comes to the universal healthcare conversation, because the first thing everybody gonna say, oh yeah, boy, that shit will make you lazy. Yeah, nigga, but how about what's the other side of it? Don't y'all the same motherfuckers that talk about the glass halfway up or halfway fucking full or empty? There's fucking 2 ways to think about that shit. Yeah, people gonna get it and be fucking lazy, but people gonna get it and be like, fuck, boom, let me clear this shit out, boom, let me pay this, boom, now let's go, focus on this shit. You know, like, damn, not everybody gonna do that, because like what that does is like, fuck, man, this is the only chance I could have. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody grow up with the same fucking experience and situations. Hell no. You know, like, somebody could just be doing way better and then fucking being homeless and making mad money, or somebody that middle class and their parents dropped them money off when they died or something, or some people just, you know, it's different situations. But the reason why it's important is because at the end of the day, we all competing with other countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to get to a point where America needs to stop being that fucking greedy and you know, help out for their own citizens. Cause who the fuck gonna be in the fucking who the hell's gonna be in the next politicians in the next 40 years? There's people being born now, or fucking young people now still. You feel me? So like, if that brainwashing comes from the media, and then they going into the fucking politics, and then they're gonna agree with the dumbest fucking policies. So you see where that can go? Like, what the fuck? By the way, I'm probably gonna hit back this Maxwell, but I was watching Academics, and I had to like talk about this because this is a podcast called Fresh and Fit. Weird and dumbass name, but anyways, maybe that's their names, I guess. So their whole podcast is about like that whole alpha male shit, which is becoming the new woke word. Like everybody's woke, so now like every man gonna be like, yeah. I mean, we should be striving for that for sure. But some of these niggas, not every person, maybe not this person specific, but the idea is like, yeah, you know, be a boss and all that shit. But it's more than that. Like people just think like, yo, once you got a house, or yo, you got your own apartment, you got your own car. Say alpha male, nigga. No, nigga. Because you're definitely not an alpha male if you out here fucking getting arrested all the time. Your son is out in the streets. Like, is that an alpha male? Yeah, you an alpha male in jail, nigga. But in the real world, nigga, you a fucking coward. Not a coward, because again, it depends on people's situation. But you definitely have those people that it's just like, how the fuck you keep living a lifestyle where you just fucking shit over, and then you just be like, yo, yeah, I got this and that. Like, I don't know. That's why a lot of girls, I guess, be fucking dating dudes and that guy that's, you know, got money. They don't know that they fucking selling drugs or whatever. And then they go to jail. Now the girl's like, oh, no. Now you become a fucking, how do you call them? The fucking, now you gotta become a bad bitch and a boss. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Don't be crying now. Don't be crying. You know what I'm saying? You reap what you sow. You wanted a man to pop them bottles? Bad. Tell that nigga to pop bottles in jail now. You know what I'm saying? It's cruel. It's cruel. You know what I'm saying? But then those are the girls that want to be, oh, my high school sweetheart. And like, no, nigga, you saying I'm your high school sweetheart what? Because I don't got no fucking kids? And I'm the ticket? I'm the fucking franchise like the Houston Rockets? You know what I mean? Nah. Fucking women age like cheese, nigga. Us men, we gonna keep kicking. We can have kids to our fucking 40, 45. Look at Jeter. I don't let that shit faze me. I know I'll be in, you know, the blacks and Hispanics, we so used to like, oh, yo, well, hold on, are you 25? You don't have no kids? Yeah, nigga. Yeah. That's why I would never, like, regret. You can tell, let me make sure that filter is on what I'm gonna say. It wasn't crazy. But in a way, sometimes I don't regret not being the nigga in school that can get all the bitches and all that shit. Nah, man, hell no. You know why? Because most of them niggas fucking have child support issues. You feel me? But the whole idea in school was to just fuck as many women you can. But at the same time, if you had a kid, oh damn, you got a kid, nigga? Well, what you expect, nigga? You want me to fuck? The society is to fuck all those bitches, you know what I'm saying? Raw, preferably. Right? So look how ass backwards it's like the thoughts of shit. And that's because of hip hop. Let's keep it real. Hip hop is the only genre that you know, insists in you to go bang the dude out, throw 8 shots at that nigga's head and shit. Like, yo, for real. And bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks and all of that. Everything was better when we were just hearing simp music, and that was like the bridge, because I'm not a simp, but you know, I'm playing simp music, and the girl likes that, of course. So you know, we can connect, we can vibe that day and chill. But you know, when women making music, like at least Adele's making good music and shit. I haven't even heard the album, but yeah, man, like make some more damn I miss you type of songs. So we can like basically brainwash women into that again. And us men, it doesn't work. It doesn't help fucking making songs about how bitches is this and that. Like, come on, man. Like, we could do better than that. And let's fucking repopulate the world again, because a lot of babies in fucking in the motherfucking abortion clinic. So you don't want me to go in there. But anyways, so their whole thing was about like, like just being this over dramatic, kicking women out the podcast because these men are stern and they don't hold shit from women. So Akademiks went in there, wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, and just outed one of them out because he now met a girl on a yacht, and like if you would have been explaining that story to him, he would have been like, okay, yeah, don't take this bitch serious, yada yada, like the whole thing of the podcast. And this dude is like falling for her. They don't want to even say like they love each other type of shit. It's so weird that it looks like it's fake, but and I'm just like, whoa, what the hell? So Akademiks was just blowing up not all the spots, like he was doing it like with malintentions. Maybe he was, who knows? But he called it iron sharpening iron. That was a good one. Akademiks held that one. I ain't gonna lie, because people talk shit about Akademiks and all that shit, yeah, but he got a sharp mind. He ain't stupid. So when he went in there to talk about that dude, like, yo, you gotta understand, you do a podcast and you telling millions of listeners from across the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you meet a girl within a month on a yacht in Miami, that maybe she's different. When these people was going ham. You know what I'm saying? And embarrassing women and shit. Which I don't mind that, because if them girls is there in that podcast, you get what you get. But now when the host is, possibly breaking his own, and listen, here's the thing. The main reason I'm speaking about this is because I was laughing, because it's like, look at these guys. Maybe now the guy, his partner, they'll probably want to do the podcast with this fucking simp anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they got exposed. A little bit, at least. All this macho rah-rah stuff, nigga, when you in love and like let's say the Most High puts that, on you, like, yo, not fall in love, but you just love a person. And sometimes you might be like, yeah, I was saying that, talking all this rah-rah shit. But nah, I met a girl, and it's okay to admit it. But that's the little ego in us, I guess. Thank God that Akademiks just fucking exposed this dude. And if you just put Akademiks fresh and fit, you'll see it. The girl's right there next to him. And then it showed like, he was trying to say that this girl's different, that they spoke, and they trust me, they spoke about everything. And it's just like, yeah, but if I would have said that to you, you would have had an answer for that. You know what I'm saying? So now that it's him, he don't have that answer. And it's just like, this is what happens when you fucking ruin that whole, I'm an alpha male, all this shit. Nah, man. At first, it was something like to just remember, like, yo, guys, don't raise the price of used products. All these women out here are fucking, on the average, how many numbers before they're 30? Who knows? They're going to lie to us anyway. They want to talk about all this feminism shit, but at the same time, it's like they know that it looks bad on them when they fucking a lot of dudes instead of when dudes fuck a lot of girls. They know that. They have to say, hey, it shouldn't be like that. Yeah, okay, whatever. You're a woman. You're going to say that. But deep down inside in that DNA, in that soul, you're gonna be like, yeah, this is fucked up. Like Kanye said, on that independent shit, give it up for some women, for some women, give it up for a husband and some kids. You know what I'm saying? That's in the I wonder. Because it's true. The woman's by nature is to be a caring mother, and and one of the centerpieces of the house. But when you have fucking celebrities rapping about fuck that nigga, but they're at home with their husband, chilling, warm. That bed is warm. But the ones that listen to consumes the music, and look at their text to their baby fathers. And check the temperature of the bed, like pat the bed. And you see that shit's cold as fuck. And I laugh because it, at the same time, is affecting men, us men, because the more women believe that type of bullshit of that feminism and all that shit, the less women we're gonna have for each other. And listen, all this is planned. Like, don't act like this is like, no, this is planned. Look where it's coming up to. You know what I'm saying? Now men is like hesitant to hit on girls because girls take shit like a joke and they want to screenshot that shit, throw it up on group chats and shit. It's like, all right, bitch, be by yourself. Be in that auntie crew in every baby shower. You know what I'm saying? It sucks, but it is what it is. Now we see where shit comes from. And it's just like, damn. Even when we see our parents, like, we gotta remember, like, our parents, we was watching our parents grow as parents at the same time, like in a weird way. And that's from a post I saw, by the way. Let me not act like I stole that. But yeah, like, my parents had me when they were like in their mid-30s. That's where I'm at now. Even though it was the 80s, because now I'm like, hold up, I'm a bit smarter, but it was the 80s and there was no internet. How smart you think these motherfuckers were? They were street smart, yeah, but you know, long-term smart, nah, they probably know. Or you would think they would take shit more serious, but they probably fell on certain shit. And it's crazy because my parents were separated, but the temptation must have not been that crazy like how it is now. Shit, now you post a fucking story and you're gonna have 5 women over there showing their tits out. This fake accounts, of course, but you know what I'm saying? Like, shit is out there everywhere. But it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, thank God I don't have kids at the same time, because it's like, do I really want to bring a kid in this atmosphere right now? Where they fucking want our kids to get jabbed up and then after that, hold up, get that boost. You know what I'm saying? Just like clockwork too. That Omicron came to New York. 5 cases already reported. Mind you, it wasn't like 3 days ago that it just came to like California. But I already put in like in certain comments, I think it was the News 12 comments. The News 12 comments, they woke as fuck. I'm surprised. I'm happy though. But you know, shit, like, I put on the comments like, yo, don't act like, you know, like I forgot what I put. I was like, I just put something like, just a heads up. These are the next city. I put Seattle for sure. They're fucking almost like the headquarters of Antifa. Chicago, of course. That's the United States version of Iraq, Chirac, where people fucking with kids getting killed, and Democrats stay shut. Republicans spot it out all the time, but it's only to make Democrats look bad, and they don't step up themselves and at least try to do something. At least show that they care. They don't care. It's just stats and numbers. And of course, you can't forget about New York. I mean, from California came to New York within a couple of days. That whoever was over there must have took a fucking a road trip. They were not there. Let's spread this motherfucker. That's what they must have did that. And I understand people come and probably taking planes not from Africa, so where that came from, right? But whatever, it's here in New York. It's expected. Again, if we don't see people falling on the floor, literally one by one, like a fucking crazy ass horror movie, then yes, it's business as usual. We're not gonna take that shit. You could tell, like, I can't be working in the Democrats or like for the elites. I would be like, no. Have one that's so strong, people are fucking hitting the floor. All these motherfuckers gonna line up like a fucking pair of Jordans. Like, you're like, yo, the new Jordans came out? Like, no. It's the vaccine. I'm like, oh shit, let me get in line. That's how it's gonna get. they must still feel some sympathy because they trying to push these weak ass little variants. Nigga, nah, y'all gonna come hard. Look at me talking all that shit, right? But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I see it. And it's funny because they want to come and try to make rules and like, oh, Omicron, shut down. Oh, no, shut down. It's just like, God damn, nigga. Something's happening. That's the only thing I can come up with. Something is happening. What it is, I don't know. Now to the metaverse, though. That metaverse shit, obviously, for those who saw Ready Player One, I believe, the first thing in the scenes is like, damn, what the fuck is that? Not what the fuck is that, but basically like, damn, like, it's crazy because such a futuristic movie, but like the plot, the real world of that place, of that movie, is just like mobile homes stacked up on each other, cyberpunkish in a way. So like very, what we would call like a very ghetto state of living. But once you put that headset on, you're in a different world. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. So now, it's like meta with that, and and I didn't really catch the whole keynote of that metaverse shit, but there was another part that it was just like the Black Mirror, just like the fucking Ready Player One. And I understand, like I get it. I know you want to sometimes be at home, but at the same time. And by the way, that whole shit of like, I guess because we're in our 30s, I guess, and that's how we feel. But people are 20, they just go out or whatever. But I am guilty of that, like where you rather stay at home type of shit instead of hanging out. And I think that's detrimental in a way because we humans, like whatever happened to that, looking forward to go out, It's like in a weird way, we want to make plans, okay, cool, and then like we secretly want that shit like to not go through or whatever. But it could be financial reasons also. They like, damn, I told them I want to go, whatever, but money looking crazy. And people for not rather saying like, yo, I'd rather can this and this and that. And you also don't want to give sometimes the real reason. Then they'll be like, no, I'll get you, I got you. You don't need that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's part of being responsible, you know what I'm saying? So, and when you go to the club now, who the fuck gonna go to a club where you gotta fucking get a small stand, and just for that stand, you gotta reserve that shit or some bullshit? Man, get the fuck out of here. In the 80s, there was none of that bullshit. Like, yeah, there were clubs, but it wasn't none of that bullshit like, yo, whose dick is big up in here? You know what I'm saying? Nah, everybody had their own little living means. Like, you would have you could order a couple drinks, and the women ain't looking at what fucking brand it is, Casamigos. Like, get the fuck out of here. But that's me. Some people love that shit, but they taking advantage of us wanting to stay more at home for whatever reason, and they like, all right, bet, perfect. Now we're gonna roll this out, and you could buy a statue that you can't get in real life, but hey, you will have it in this virtual world. And I know how this is gonna go because, well, I don't really know, but I got a good idea because I remember Grand Theft Auto was like that. Grand Theft Auto was like you get a house, you get a fucking 12 cars, a garage with like you can fit 6 cars in it, like, so it's like, damn. And what I will never forget is playing Grand Theft Auto, and there was a cheat. Because there was a Grand Theft Auto, then Grand Theft Auto Online. When Online first came out, that was like 7 years ago at least. There was a cheat that you go to like the auto repair shop, and then you like save, and then you reload again. Some bullshit, but you keep earning more money. Some bullshit like that, so you end up with like millions of dollars. And can you believe, like, I had that in my head, I had that like in my mind, I had like that feeling like, yo, like, okay, now what? I got everything. And that was weird because that was a video game. You feel me? Like, it was hard to get certain shit, you know what I'm saying? But once you did that hack, that until now, obviously they patched it up, like the video games, they patched it up, but with an update, basically, that's how they do it. But before that, What? You could tell other people were doing it too because they were getting items that it was like, expensive. And it's crazy how after you get what you get with that simple hack, the feeling of not working for it will make you feel like, I already got it, now what? Because there was nothing else to get more at that time. I'm talking about that time. Now they keep adding things to do, you feel me? But that feeling of like, okay, now what? After getting everything that everybody in the video game, playing it, wanted. And it's just like, is it like that in real life? When you become a millionaire or whatever, that you can afford everything, and then it's just like blah. Now I don't know how that feels because I think you can still find ways. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if I hit a peak in terms of like I can't spend my money. You feel me? Not that you're looking to spend money. You feel me? But when you in that status, it's like it has to be natural for us to just be like, I bet. Now it's build somebody else up and just help out. That's why I think like this whole being a celebrity shit is like a little trap, and it's like a little inside job that's going on. Because you gonna tell me that Oprah didn't feel like, yo, I got all these fucking millions, let me hook up the fucking hood, nigga. Fuck that. I'm gonna fuck if you use it all on drugs, nigga. You're gonna use it all on drugs? Bet you're gonna die then, nigga. You feel me? But we're gonna spend this money, nigga. Fuck that. They gonna give us reparations? Fuck that. But they don't think like that. Cause maybe they'd be like, yo, if you even mention some bullshit like that, nigga, your fucking assets will get fucking frozen. You never know though. Cause like, I ain't gonna say everybody, but people must have thought like, yo, Jay-Z's gonna he's making millions. That nigga gonna come back to Marcy. Nigga, yeah, right. But you figure that, like, if that was me, I would have definitely been like, yo, everybody in Marcy, yeah, nigga, y'all bills is paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe he did that. I'm over here talking shit, right? Maybe there's some legal shit behind it. You can't do it. Whatever. I get it. But at least I'll talk about it. Like, yo, nigga, I'm trying to do this, and these niggas ain't letting me. That's why I feel like, damn, Kanye must be a crazy target. Because you could tell he was not supposed to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was up to the record labels, they would have not let this motherfucker get that ahead. Hell no. Without them making money out of it. That's why he was in debt making music. And y'all niggas want the hits. Nah. But you know what I'm saying? He was in debt making music. Then he made some sneakers and nigga, he fucking became a billionaire. Just like that. Just like that. And listen, this whole metaverse shit is weird because at the end of the day, it's becoming like home entertainment / slavery. Like they're gonna make it's weird. There's weird ways to have us conform. Like they can make something so comfortable that you won't even dare think about something else that may intervene with what they're trying to put you in. And even if you try, they'll make it hard for you. Like, you could do this, but why are you gonna do this when you could do this? You have it here. Have a couple celebrities be like, yo, who want my prize in the metaverse though? So y'all ain't gonna have it in real life, and people gonna be conform with it. Like I'm telling you, it's like that whole GTA shit. At least in real life, you can at least have a house. You see that shit. Will you imagine you have a house, you have 8 mansions, you're living the life like fucking Joe Rogan in the fucking virtual world. You take that headset off, nigga, and you gotta go be a waiter. You see what I'm saying? That's the world that they kind of pushing us. And it's like, okay, we already seen that climate change bullshit I was speaking about at the beginning. Now, how about the fucking basically the prison camps that they have? I spoke about that, but it's like, yo, that's really going down in Australia. So, what you gonna tell those people? Hey, you're not vaccinated, but hey, here's a headset. Start creating your life in the metaverse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm going too far, but obviously that means I must be most likely right. Somebody got to say it. That's why I did this fucking podcast. There's only a certain amount of shit I could just post about, you know? And yeah, I guess this podcast should be a little better here and there. But fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully this fucking raw audio file radio broadcast will fucking stand the test of time. Maybe my great grandkids can see this shit or hear this shit. I mean, and see my Diesel TV videos, episodes on Instagram. You know, because we have to leave something. We gotta let these motherfuckers know in the future that, yo, we tried, my nigga, but they was just some hard-headed knuckle draggers, yo, that they couldn't see the forest for the trees, yo. And then we have to pay now because of that. That's how it is. And then we ask later, damn, yo, like, how the fuck United States fell? You know what I'm saying? Like, how? There's gonna be an easy answer, but what you gonna do? You're gonna go to Times Magazine and read The Fall of America and see all that bullshit lies? You know what I mean? When you, again, I spoke about this before, but when you read like what was the downfall of Rome, it was a bunch of shit that you can correlate what was going on today. To the point that it makes you think about, you know, was Caesar assassinated because he was like, yo, I'm gonna change this shit, fuck this, and he was gonna go rogue maybe? Who knows? What we have for sure, what we can say for sure is that history, we can't even trust it. Sorry, I know it's hard. People gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I know it's okay. Lose it now, because if they start saying a couple things that we always thought was true, I mean, like what? Because everything is coming out. Columbus, Columbus really found the New World? No, he didn't. But are we gonna go all the way? Like I said last week, because we out here celebrating Christmas. We're gonna celebrate. We celebrate Thanksgiving, but we're gonna celebrate Christmas too, nigga. Don't get it twisted. Ain't that the white man's holiday? Right? But we not, you know, we too comfortable. We too comfortable in a sad way, because it's basically all it's gonna take is for us to get blindsided like crazy to wake up at least the men. You gotta start with the men. What you doing? These women gonna be out there fucking fighting a fight if it has to get to that level? Nah, it's gonna be the men. You feel me? So we're not even on that level. And I get it, because listen, they made America so fucking greedy that all of us gotta be on some greedy shit. Like, yo, hold on. Oh, wait, you my brother? You my homeboy? You need help? All right, nigga, a little bit, because I need to help myself. You feel me? Like, imagine if it was the other way around. Like, we all help each other, whether you have it right now and I don't, whether I have it and you don't, we're gonna do this together. But nah, man, like, you know, you'd be surprised, us as Hispanics and blacks, how we get the craziest stares from our own people. You don't get that with white people. Sometimes. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we quick to fucking, yo, what you looking at, nigga, or whatever, or stare, jump a nigga, or whatever. Go jump white people, motherfucker. I mean, some people be doing it, but I'm not trying to excite no fucking call for action, whatever the fuck that shit's called. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and the Bible speaks about that. You know what I'm saying? The Bible speaks about giving the eye to your brother, a bad eye or whatever. I forgot the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely things that made me be like, yo, the Bible was saying shit like this. Y'all motherfuckers want to collect every fucking Harry Potter book.
What do you mean what?
Man.
No, just... Well, don't fucking just... You have it. He's trying to
Home entertainment slavery.
I'm fucking serious.
That's the metaverse. And all these NFTs selling for millions. They don't even... And you don't need this moolah right now. They just be like, nah, it's all for millions. Yeah. Somebody drew a picture of a yacht. Somebody drew a picture of a rose. Yeah, it sold for millions. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Or are they washing money through NFTs? Like, yo, I don't even want to go. You can tell right there. FBI, right? Like Hunter Biden selling his art and nobody can find out who's the purchaser. There's people calling for fucking Fauci to be arrested. That should be good news. I'm bringing back the good news at the end. Fauci might get arrested for lying to Congress at least 5 years. This motherfucker was the same person that said. Remember, he was the head of the HIV shit. So go figure. At that time, they were getting away with all those lies, and we were just believing that shit. This motherfucker, Dr. Fauci, said during the HIV stir in the 90s when he was younger, he was basically saying along the words of like, yo, and by the way, if somebody in your house has HIV, you can get it too, because it stays in the air. Nigga, yeah, right now, but imagine that people at that time are like, oh shit, yo, word? He's a doctor. See? That's why when you go to the doctors right now, just consider them like reps. You know how you go to AT&T, there's a rep there and he's there to fix your shit or maybe fuck it up, but hey, he's a rep there, so you kind of got to go by his words. That's how it is with a fucking doctor or mechanic. Oh, you here for oil change? All right, cool. Yeah, when you come back. All right, yo, pass me that bat. Bang, bang, bang. Yo, matter of fact, do you know that this shit was right here was fucked up? That type of shit. What you gonna say to a doctor? No, we talking about? We talking about? No, hell no. The lungs is right here. The tube is like around there, right? Hold on, let me look it up online. Like, no, you gonna look stupid. You know what I'm saying? We just want outright transparency. The good and the bad. We want it all because there's so much misinformation going on that makes you question the misinformation of what was possible back then. What they got away with back then. I already said about how the 80s and the 90s looked so commercialized. Just imagine the news. We were believing everything. It took Trump to come and says fake news, and we just hated him, and we wanted him out of here, and then now we look stupid. I'm saying we, of course, but I gotta include myself. We look stupid. I told y'all, yeah, I warned y'all, yeah, but we look stupid now. I gotta ride with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I only had one fucking cup of this champagne. I had to kill this whole shit. Fuck it. While all this is going on, Maxwell going on, the case, weird jurors, judges, who knows what's gonna come out of that? We definitely want to see the celebrity list. It's a nice list. Maybe we expecting a day of reckoning that we see a lot of people just going. Listen, this whole QAnon shit, let me tell you what that QAnon shit, what they had us believe in. And I was believing it too, and I still might believe it, because who knows what the fuck is gonna happen. A lot of celebrities and a lot of weird fucking shit's going on, people stepping down. That happened a while before the COVID, and now it's happening now again. What they said is supposed to happen, listen to this, and people still believe it nowadays. It's like everything gonna stop one day, the internet gonna go down, and yada yada, and an emergency broadcast is gonna be on our TVs or our phones, and it's gonna show military personnel explain to us what's going on right now, and the cabal is gonna get locked up. And listen, I'm saying it like that, like as a joke, because I was believing this, but then again, at the same time, don't be surprised if it really happens, and then we'd be like, oh shit, we making fun of QAnon, and shit really happened. You know what I'm saying? QAnon always said, you have more than you know, meaning like it's not that hard. Like, we got the information, he told us about it, and I guess we just gotta let it rock and play out. And maybe not. Obviously, whatever the fuck happens in the next 8 years, You know what's funny? I used to say this about when Trump was in. Like, okay, what's gonna happen between 4 years? And of course, Trump gonna get selected again. Me thinking, in my innocence, 4 years. Then if nothing happens, then we can say, yo, this whole Trump show is bullshit. But then they threw a little screwdriver in there. Now Biden got fucking elected. So now we got 15 years of what the fuck is going on. Because there was confusion with Trump too. You know, we just didn't know why. Like, why these people want to fucking... This is the first white person that the white people wanted to ruin his presidency. We never saw this before. We never saw this before. So what happens after him? 8 years, boom. You know, but then the Biden shit happened. So I was like, oh, okay. So they want to hit us with the, hey, look what we had, look what we have now. And then I guess that's when Trump comes back and he be on that, look what we could have. Like, you know, it's just, it's like domestic abuse with politicians and the people, the citizens. They get away with, it's like people forgot that we tell them what to do. They telling us what to do. They controlling us, just simple as this COVID shit. And you gotta hear the amount of fucking propaganda, because that's what it is. Of commercials of COVID that you hear in Spanish stations. It's like they think the Spanish people are like way more dumb, to the point that you can just confuse them and just not confuse them, but just hit them hard. And you know, almost every commercial, I guess like that with the English radio stations too. But I was with my mom and I put the radio on, the Spanish radio, and it was damn near ew, 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 radiation. Like, no, like COVID testing, and it's like, yo, what the fuck are y'all listening to? Like, y'all be hearing this shit almost every break, almost every fucking commercial break. It was the same type of like no music, a stern voice, just scare you the fuck out. I overheard this lady today, but I have to say it. And she was working with some dude, and you hear her say like, you hear her kind of like pointing to the person, like, yo, your nose, kind of insinuating like, raise your mask up. Like, look how the, not the people, look how the news got the people. The news, because they trickles down. It's like the news they pump this fear-mongering shit so the people could become the first responders, like the real front line of army men, and just judge everybody else. Oh, you have it, you don't have it. And when she did that with the nose thing, I kind of wasn't catching on to what was going on. And then you hear her say, they were talking, and then you hear her say like, I love living in New York now because of that. And I guess the guy kind of didn't comprehend it. He was like, oh, why? And she was like, oh, like she said it like reaffirming, like, oh no, because of this, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was like that with that like swag. She was like, oh no, because everybody's vaccinated. And I was just like, whoa. She loved living in New York because New York is almost basically fully vaccinated. This is the bullshit that the news give her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she has the audacity to still, right after that, she goes, are you vaccinated? And the dude said, yeah. I don't know if the dude did or did not, but if that was me, if I were to be the asshole, of course I'd say no, but it's like, yo, are you fucking serious? This is what the news did, though. So I don't put it past these people when they be like, oh, the election is rigged. Nah, nigga, I think really people came out of everywhere. They told their grandkids to make sure you vote Trump out. They probably, you know what I'm saying? Because they made it look like Trump was the fucking pure devil. All these white people are devil, but who knows? But right, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn. The people telling you about the deceiver are the deceivers themselves. And y'all ain't saw that coming. Listen, Pirate Radio, episode 28. I'm out. See you next week with the more bullshit going on. And there's going to be more bullshit coming on. It's just a matter of weeks. Peace.